Someone asked me one time if I had ever been driving in the fog, maybe day or night, just driving in thick fog. I've got a song about that. I wrote a song about that. It's called Lost in the Fog. I wrote it probably 30 years ago in a rock and roll band I was in. I'll play it for you sometime if I can remember. Anyways, someone asked me if I had ever been driving and lost in the fog. And then I realized all of a sudden that I was like 30 miles past where I thought I was. And I said, yeah, that's happened to me before. And then I too realized it was clear. Woo! Oh, what to do. Got this Yamaha fg180 on the old chopping block today. And we've been kicking around quite a lot what we're going to do to this guitar. I'm going to show you some really bad things, man. It's got some really bad things wrong with it. I've been humidifying it, trying and hoping, that might help it. We'll see if it did or not. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'll lay that over here. There's a good place for it. Probably a good place for me to knock it off. Another neck reset. It needs a neck reset, but that's not what the owner wants to do. We're going to be shaving the bridge on this one again, and I probably won't. I don't know if I'll show that or not, man, because I have so many videos of me doing that. Got videos of me doing it on a Martin, and now I have videos of me doing it on a Gibson. Well, maybe I will do it. I don't know if I have videos of me doing it on a Yamaha or not, so probably will. I don't know yet. Put in the comments. You want to see it? You just want to shave that bridge. I'll show it all to you. We're going to go inside, check the braces, check everything on this thing, and I'll show you the problems. And I'm hoping this humidification I was doing to it cured. So come on, come closer. Come closer. Don't be shy. Hey, come on! Whoever finished this guitar, it's not a bad job, but they put finish right over the top of the bridge. They put finish over the frets, the fretboard, the nut. I mean, they thoroughly covered everything quite well. It's quite well covered. I tuned this guitar up to pitch and played it the other day, and I've just been waiting on it to humidify, and then it does. It's awful. You wait till you hear it. Unbelievably good sounding guitar. But look at the action, man. I showed it to you before, I think. I'll show you again. Actually, I want to leave the strings loose on it right now and see if anything changed. That looks better. Let me bring you in a little bit closer here. I doubt if you're going to be able to see this very well, but maybe you can. Now, it's got a little bit of a belly, but like I say, that's not bad. All flat tops are not completely flat, so that wasn't a problem. When I would lay the straight edge up this way, there's a big crack. It's still there. It's not bad as it was before I humidified it, but it's pretty dang bad, and I will bring you over here and show you that. And same thing over here. Now before, it was so bad that the straight edge didn't touch the pick guard. It touched back here. Never touched the pick guard all the way up through here. Now it is resting on the pick guard, so I've got to come out here. I can still see it's sunk in pretty bad across, right down through here and right down through here. This area is sunk in. That's sucking this in. And of course, if you do this, it's going to hit the bridge, and it does. It hits about the middle of that big thick bridge, man. Just about the middle of it. The neck is straight. I already checked that. And that neck angle is way off. When I had it tuned up to pitch, I don't know if you watched the other video or not, I said I could hold the guitar up and look across it, and I could see the neck angle was off from the top of the guitar. And I can see it right now, looking at it. But when I had the strings tuned up to pitch, you could really see it, man. Even way more so than you can right now. Tuned up to pitch, it would just, I mean, you could spot it really easily. Let's get this on here to hold the strings out of the way. We're going down in there. Put a mirror down in there and start checking some braces for a start. I should just take these strings off, but I might want to tune it up again. check some things under string stress. Really don't care about the setup on this guitar because we're going to change all that. We're going to put a new nut in it. We're going to put a new saddle, bone, both of them bone. We'll put new ebony bridge pins in, shave the bridge. And he wants new tuning machines put on up here. These tuning machines are crap, man. Ordered a set of Grover 18-to-1 tuning machine heads. I don't want to get in your light and block you too bad, but I need to get in there. So, let me turn the guitar around here a little bit. I can't get my hand in there very well because of those strings. Yeah, that all looks good. Get my light to burn. I've been having trouble with this light, man. It just goes off. It never did do that before. A little light slam occasionally makes it come back on. Wow. A whole lot of finish got in there, man, when they sprayed it. A bunch of finish inside of there. Mostly just around the hole, but it covered a big area. So I figured I might as well go ahead and take the tuners off. It's going to be Friday before he can. I always require half down to start on a job. And since he's something about his job, he said he couldn't pay me the half down till Friday. And that's when I'm going to order the Grover 18-to-1 tuners for this. But I figured I might as well go ahead and take these off and have that much done and ready for when they do arrive. There's one down, 5 to go. Things are on there pretty tight. I don't know if we're going to have to drill any for the pegs. You know, I don't know if the holes in this wood are going to be the same size as the tuners I'll order or not. I may have to drill these out bigger, or may have to fill them and completely re-drill them all over again. I don't know yet. Too soon to say. I can barely see that little screw head. Another good tight one. These keys are shot, man. They are terrible. I don't know if they're... Yeah, they say Yamaha right on the key. I thought Yamaha put better keys on their guitars than this. I don't blame the guy for wanting rid of them. For the money that the guy's getting ready to put in this guitar, I want to make sure the truss rod works before we, you know, go ordering all that stuff. So, I'll take this off too, and it's tight. If the truss rod don't work, you know, there's a good chance we are done. You know what I mean? Well, I can fix that. Got videos of it up. Take the fretboard off and put a new truss rod in it. But most people don't want to spend that money though, that much money. Same like a neck reset, you know, most people don't want to spend the money. But if that truss rod doesn't work, if it's broke or, you know, it just doesn't work, there's no need in us going any farther. You know what I mean? I'm going to put these screws back in there. So I've got all those key screws over here in a bowl, and I just don't want to mix them with those. Those stick them back in here. They won't be in the way. They won't fall out. I won't lose them. Or mix them up with the screws you just see me take out of the tuning machines. Man, I can't even see that. Here we go. I still can't see it. I just have to feel around until the screwdriver goes into it. It's getting old craps. For the birds, mate. Alright, let me get a wrench that'll fit that and we'll try it. See if it works. Well, there ain't no adjusting that truss rod. That thing is seized up tight, man. I put a couple drops of oil on it. But you can't even loosen it. And this is a good example of what I was talking about. See, we don't know. We have no idea how long it's been since that truss rod has been adjusted or turned. Okay? Have no idea how long it's been since anyone messed with that truss rod. It's seized in there. It's tight. I mean, it is super tight. And there's no getting it out, man. So I'm just going to go ahead and knock the nut out. Always lay an old rag over top of it. And should be able to just give it a little tap. And hopefully, there you go. The RCB. That's definitely plastic. That's why you wanted to put a bone one in there. And that's what we're going to do. Not on this video, but we are. Put that over here in the parts drawer. Yeah, that thing is stuck, man. If I sight down the neck right now, no string tension on it. It's got a little bit of a back bow in it. I'd like to get that broke loose. I'm going to leave it a couple of days. Come back, maybe put another drop of oil on it and try it again. I don't think it's going to give any though. And I see something here. I got to check something out. Hold on a minute. Some kind of mysterious gunk along the frets here. Every one of them, all of them. Oh wow, I see what that is. I don't know if I'm in the camera. Yeah, I guess I am. I'm just trying to scrape. Wow, man. Remember I told you someone finished over the fretboard? They left the DNA on there and finished right over the DNA and all. That's what that is. That's what I'm seeing here. I'd have to get a macro lens on to show you that, but if I show it to you at all. Never seen anybody do that before. Finish over the fretboard was one thing, but just leaving the DNA on there, it's on every fret. Just behind each fret. And I can see some on the board between the frets a little bit, but wow, that's bad. That's terrible, man. DNA under the fetish. Hold on. I popped that screw back out of there just to get rid of. There's a little bit of old glue. Whoever glued the nut in glued it in down here, man. Should always glue the nut to the fretboard and put no glue on it down there. I see that a lot. I don't want to take very much away. That's good right there. And I still see some glue. So I'll knock that old glue away. Have a nice flat surface for the new nut to set on. I'll go ahead and start making a new nut. Not on this video, as I said. I think I said that before. But we'll go ahead and make a new nut for it. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off and put those little screws back in. I got something else to show you. Check this out. Somebody wanted me to show what a loose brace sounds like. I waited till the heat kicks off, so hopefully you can hear this. Hear that? That might be the saddle. Could be the saddle vibrating in its where it lives. I hope it's not glued in. It's finished over. No, it wasn't glued in. It's got a shim under it too. Maybe that's what was vibrating. A paper shim. Wow. I don't see that very often. That's what it was. I know I looked inside and I never saw any loose braces. Cannon of a guitar. It already is. I played it. And I never heard any rattling when I played it. That's what it was. That's what it was for sure. It was that. As high as this action is, I'm betting that shim been under that saddle for a long time, man. Alright, let's have a look inside. Hold on. Check that bridge plate out, man. Looks to me like it might be maple. And it looks like a homemade bridge plate. I don't know if that came standard in the guitar or not. But I wanted to show you that. And let me get a flashlight. Hold on. maybe you can see some of the hide glue, or not hide glue, epoxy that they put this guitar together with. I can't see the camera very good. It's the light reflecting on it. Can't see the monitor, so I don't know if I'm getting it or not. But look over in here. See where the finish is clear over to the side? It's like they painted finish on the entire inside of the back, all the way over to the side and all the way around. See what I mean? The back, the inside of the back is finished. The entire back is that way. There's a closer up shot of the bridge. Now you can see here how thick that bridge is. Okay? We're gonna need to take a whole bunch of it off. Hang on, I'm gonna show you something else. Alright, with the nut knocked out, I can lay on a really big long straight edge. Now this see that? It's hitting, man. Look how close it is. Or how far away it is from not hitting. The plane of the fretboard does not match that of the bridge at all. I mean, check that out. And that's the entire fretboard we're talking about. We put strings on. Strings are straight. They're perfectly straight, okay? So if we lay a string down on there and tighten it up, it's going to raise up at least to the top of the bridge like that, and a little bit higher on the saddle. And by doing that, look what a gap here we have now. See that? Gets closer as you come up toward the end. Okay, hold on, that's not all. Here's what I was talking about. If I lay a straight edge just up, it's not touching the bridge. Check that out, man. See what I mean? I'm not touching the bridge here. I just got it laying across the top. And you can see there, it's a bad sunkage there. Same thing over here. If I lay the straight edge on here like so, not around the pick guard, but not around the pick guard. See that big gap there? Now before, like I said, I could lay it over the pick guard, like so. Not over the bridge, just over the pick guard. And straight edge would touch back there, and all of the pick guard and all this up through here was gapped open, like you see there. But now it is hitting the pick guard, so the humidification did help it a little bit. And there it is again. Not touching the pick guard. That's just the wood. It's got a really bad... Every bit of this area right here, from about right here to right here, is all sunk in. Sunk down in. It helped that it's not as bad as it was before I humidified it. I might humidify it some more, try to see if it comes up any more or not. That's pretty bad news, man. That means the action is going to drop quick here. Or raise quick, rather, as this goes down and the strings are coming up to go over the saddle. Lord have mercy. My God, and your God too. Well, this is Wednesday. I don't know when you'll see this video. Today's Wednesday, and he's going to send half the money we agreed on Friday. And I want to order tuning machine heads, ebony pins. I don't have any ebony. I've got some tusk and some bone ones. Something. What's that light? So won't be able to do very much more to this one until we get the parts in and get the payment on it. So there it is one more time. It might be a few days till you see it again. It's ready for the new keys. I may have to knock those I always forget what those are called, man. What are they called? It's not sleeves. Anyways, I may have to knock those out and put new ones in that come with the keys, or I might be able to use those and just run the new keys through them if they're the right size and diameter. And see, I was telling you about them finishing over the bridge. The entire bridge is finished. The entire fretboard finished. I was going to show you the DNA under the finish. I forgot to, but it's under there. I don't doubt you can see it from here, but It's on this side of every fret. You might be able to see it. I don't know, man. I wouldn't have put finish on that fretboard like that, or the bridge. That's bound to dampen the sound a little bit, or do something to it. Put it on the bridge like that. No more loose brace sounds. So I don't know what'll be up next. I may go ahead and start on the D28 if I hate to start on that guitar without an opening for it though, you know, because then when these parts come in, I just got to quit on the D28. But I might do that. And the HD28 I'm talking about, I hope you've seen that video unboxing it by now, or you won't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, there you go, folks. Cheers. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Q-Ball's coming back real soon. I promise you. She's ready now. She's just not here. But beware, she's coming. Cheers to you.